Hi guys, and welcome back to Moto Joshing. So having a nice ride. It seems to be an okay day. There's been showers and a mixed bag, but so far it seems to be okay. And just wanted to have a bit of a natter about the kind of motorbike industry as a whole, I guess. But my main question is the sports bike dead? You know, we've had recent news, obviously, of Honda stopping creating the Honda 600, RR, and the 600 sports bikes seem to be less popular as they ever were. Even the liter bikes, the traditional sports bike, seems to not be as popular as it once was. We've got the emergence of adventure bikes and, naked bikes taking the kind of bigger spots these days. So the question is the traditional sports bike dead? It's one of those things. People don't necessarily want to buy the liter bikes anymore. And I'm probably one of them. I enjoy this bike. It's got sports orientated, certainly, as in looks. And I like the looks of the machine, and I like the looks of liter bikes, but I don't think I'd want one. I don't think I'd want an R1 or a ZX10RR, or as much as even a couple of weeks ago, actually, in one of my videos, I said that my kind of dream bike, as it were, would probably be an S1000RR, and the BMW and stuff. And after actually sitting on one the other week in one of the dealerships I visited, I don't like the sitting position. It's too hunched over. I don't want the sports bike cramp. I don't want to be uncomfortable riding a motorcycle. And I think that people are of the same opinion as me these days, if I'm perfectly honest. I think the reason why a lot of these sports bikes aren't selling as well as these kind of super nakeds or those types of bikes isn't necessarily just because of the fact that there's a bit of mystique gone, or they're getting boring or more technical with all the add-ons, and they're probably getting safer for want of a better word. But I just don't think that's necessarily what people want. And to a point, if you wanted to go fast on a high-speed motorbike back then, or certainly in the past, you had to go looking for a Supersport. And now that's not the case. You've got a lot of these kind of the MT10, as it were, with its very upright seating position. With its upright seating position and super torquey engine. People don't need to buy these types of things. The other side of it is always going to be, to a point, the price. I think for a long time, some of these manufacturers have just been fucking spinning, numbers out of their arse, and people don't want to spend 25 grand on a motorbike. They want something that's affordable, reasonable, that they're not absolutely fucking petrified that if they drop the thing, that they have to remortgage their house to fix the fairing. And because of that, a lot of these super nakeds, as it were, are of course going to be popular. They've got nothing on them. If they fall over, it's just a couple of frame sliders and a couple of bits of plastic. Nothing horrific. And makes perfect sense to me why people would want to buy one of them. It just does. If people want to go on these long tours these days, if they want to go tour Europe, well, is a sports bike the bike they really want? It can do it, sure. you know, they got the kind of Super Touras or whatever. Yeah, maybe, but people want a bit more upright kind of bike these days, I think. Is, you know, they don't want to be cramped over, they don't want to be uncomfortable. You know, they want to be able to enjoy themselves and ride for many hours across Europe, and that's probably why the adventure touring, you know, the GSs, you know, Triumph Explorers, the KTM Adventures, and all these bikes are selling incredibly well. You know, and if you didn't want to batter your way down the motorway, then you'd have a Super Naked. You wouldn't bother with a Supersport. And you know, the industry's moved on. But I'd certainly like to know your opinions, guys. Do you think the traditional Supersport is dead? Is it just going to be left to the, you know, the track day heroes? And if it is, great. You know, go wild, guys, if that's what you need. But I have a feeling that times are changing. People want the comfortable, upright seating position. They don't need to be cramped over and in a race tuck. And for those guys who do want to do that, then, you know, I'm not sure the investment is going to be there as much as it has been in the past for these types of bikes, when people are clearly ordering, you know, the bikes they're actually comfortable on and are enjoying in droves. Anyway, guys, would love to know your opinion on the situation, whether you think the sports bike's dead. So hit me up in the comments section, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.